Emissary, Commander Zavala has instructed me to seek your counsel. What connection is there between the Nine and the Worm Gods?
Guardian? I wish I was sending you to take Dredge and Bale apart piece by piece instead of locating an Imperium shuttle. He should feel every moment of pain he's caused. But our next steps cannot be taken recklessly. I'm legitimizing this operation so the Vanguard can engage, but I've learned the hard way. The cost of overreaction. Find his channel. I want to speak to him personally.
At last, Commander. You know all new lights, do you not? Of the ones I slaughtered, who are you closest to?
There is nothing human of you left. Cease operations, or the Vanguard will annihilate the Imperium.
No. Weapon, you know what it means to be chosen. You understand? Maybe you don't. Being a vessel means being in constant pain. The pain is proof I am needed. I'm proud of the fate that was chosen for me. But the cost... Weapon, what's been taken from you? You can't remember, can you? The light erases the good with the bad. You never know. The Nine take from me. The Traveler took from you. At least my partnership with Six is temporary. Perhaps yours is too.
Guardian, that cargo has the shuttle logs you came for. Keep it safe.
Enough of the old man whispering in your ear. It's just us. Tell me what it's like to kill a god. What you saw at Tharsis was a demonstration of eclipse energy. It negates paracausal power completely. A perfect, targeted, bloodless kill. And each light bearer's death is an offering to something greater than myself. Or does it transmute, shift from one all-powerful being to another? I am the hand which pens the book of the alchemist. I tithe to Six of the Nine, and he rewards me with strength. This is what Six learned from the King's Echo drifting among his rings. With enough strength, Six can carve a doorway and be liberated at last.
Bale is practicing sword logic in service to one of the outer orbits. This complicates our mission to bind the Nine. I need to speak to Ikora and the Emissary. Good work here, Guardian. Our situation is dire, but this information gets us closer to stopping Bale.
Lightless Zavala. The people of the last city are governed by immortals we did not elect and who do not step down. You may paint yourselves as saviors, but the truth of your autocracy is shame. After all, the Nightfall weapon will not hurt you. Not anymore. You have given everything. What's left for you to prove?
Only justice for the Guardians, and ghosts you have slain.
I just gave the worst advice of my life. Told Drifter to do what he does best. Con Bale, the Nine, and the Imperium. I hope the city doesn't end up paying for it. The Drifter just sent us intel on a hidden Imperium base on Europa, made to look decommissioned. But it's directly connected to their supply line.
Hey, I'm here. Have to get back undercover soon, but I'm staying so I can figure out what Six is doing with Bale and how to undermine Nightfall when you get here.
You look ready for some action. Good. That makes one of us. The plan is to hit and fade, assault the firebase, and steal a shuttle in the chaos. Drifter insists we'll need it. Assuming I haven't doomed us by advising Drifter to destroy the Imperium by being himself, unleashing a Drifter racket on terrorists with a light-eating superweapon. Good hunting, Guardian. We must destroy that weapon before Bale can fire on the city. The first step is stealing an Imperium shuttle here on Europa. According to Drifter, the shuttle is refueling at base right now. It's the perfect time to strike.
I can only hope that we are not playing right into the prophecy.
Prophecy? What prophecy?
Oh, sounds like I'm just in time. Valask, Miss Ido. Thank you for the pronunciation tips. Guardian, Europa is within Five's gravity well, and they really do not want to be constrained. Look after yourself out there.
The base is well concealed. You'll need to deploy sensors in 3 spots to triangulate its location. They can't hide from us. There's anti-air weapons all around the base. You'll need to deal with them, or they'll shoot down the shuttle as soon as we take off.
They've been augmented with strand-based heavy armor. Your weapons won't do any damage.
I've seen that tech. Keidel's people were still working on a prototype. How...
The underlying strand theory should still be the same. I will devise a countermeasure.
Miss Ido, if you ever want to talk about what happened, I'm happy to listen. Sometimes it helps to share the burden.
We've got some Imperium chatter. You've got them spooked. They're pulling a Thresher back to defend the base. Take it out. That'll be one less anti-air defense to worry about.
Their base controls are encrypted better than their communications, but the Splicer Shank should make quick work of it.
It's sending back more Imperium data. Looks like Nightfall Station's got some serious shielding. That's a problem we'll have to solve.
When did they build all this? How? All their equipment, the research and raw materials, where is it all coming from?
They must have been given extra time to develop it. Any of the 9 could do that. Dilate time within a pocket dimension, but it's rude. It's vulgar.
I'm picking up enemy chatter. They're moving to intercept you.
That's the shuttle secured. Its systems are locked, but the Splicer Shank will crack it in no time. Have it scramble the base's records while it's in there. We don't want the Imperium identifying which shuttle you took.
While you do that, I'm going to call some of my people. That shuttle... I recognize the design. Looks like the Imperium's called in reinforcements. If you try to take off now, they'll swat you out of the sky. Eris?
The countermeasures will be ready shortly.
Countermeasure is selling it short. They're beautiful, Guardian. You're gonna love them.
Is that a modded cannon from Kepler? Putting Drifter's souvenirs to good use, I see.
This weapon exploits the resonant frequencies of Strand. Unleash your fury and cut down those behemoths.
Impressive work, Miss Bourne.
I have expertise in many areas when my words are heeded. For instance, when secrets should be kept, and when they should be shared.
especially when those secrets impact entire populations. I also know it's impolite to talk like this on an open line.
I called up some of my sources. Listen to this. The shuttle was a Barrett prototype presented at a design conference in the last city. And our premier loom matches records of a Brachus loom. Kaido says he vanished with a squadron 3 years ago.
So, Loom took troops and prototype tech with him, and Six gave them more time, maybe decades, to build the Imperium.
More behemoths coming your way. You won't have much cover out there. Stay mobile. The skies are clear. With all their anti-air defenses taken care of, you can fly the shuttle right out. I've got another bit of helpful news. I had my people look closer to home, and they finally got a lead. Bale's got half a dozen false identities in the city. He's been getting supplies from the Tex Mechanica foundry. I think it's time the Vanguard had a nice sit-down chat with him.
What is this prophecy you're all so scared of? If I deserve to be part of this crew, I deserve to know why this is all happening, so I can help you.
This information is classified at the highest levels to protect everyone.
I know it must be important, but every night I remember that horrible red light and the silence after. When I ask why this is happening, what's everyone so scared of? It's that same silence. I'm sick of it.
The 9 of Earth, 3, is dead. It gave us a prophecy. A death ensures extinction. To survive, you must bind the 9.
Erismorn, you are not the arbiter of what is and isn't safe. Just because you can handle this information doesn't mean everyone can.
This isn't just any information. This is your future. The Vanguard have no right to hide this.
Guardian, the Nightfall attack. I felt it from Earth. It's like the fourth dimension reached out, grabbed the gas knob, and turned it off. The Inners were furious.
You were hearing Guardians and Ghosts get snuffed out across Tharsis.
I'm sorry. I hear you're off to steal some sort of access codes from Elixni smugglers. Any way I could help?
I need to know the Nightfall Station's weakness. Six really messed Bale up good. He'll crack if you push him. Hey, Dredgen. I hooked an emissary on the line. All 3 of us 9 touched, but they've got a special hold on Lodi. He's one of us.
Hello. You can call me Lodi if you want. Look, you have no reason to trust me, but I had to reach out. I've been in your shoes. And so is Dredge and Hope. What the 9 put us through can be frightening. Isolating.
I don't have anything to say to a servant of the inner orbits.
How about an emissary for all of them? I appreciate Six. Of all the 9, he's the most curious.
A vessel for so many. How are you still alive?
You know, sometimes I'm not sure I am alive anymore. I don't always feel human.
I feel the same. I feel
like you've lost part of yourself.
I've lost too much of myself. So many pieces. My liver, the flesh of my face. What I've lost, he replaces with metal.
What element?
How do I focus on that through the pain? Right now, I'm on Venus 2 weeks ago, and here, now, at the station?
I lose myself across time. The station makes sense, but what's on Venus?
The important places get stuck. I keep coming back. Here. We're connected.
The important places do get stuck, don't they? I find that useful to ground myself if I'm adrift too long. What's it like in the other now, 2 weeks ago?
It isn't important to me. I keep getting me mixed up with 6. Everything's blurred. They took me to Venus to flip a switch, to turn on a shield generator. Is channeling the 9 painful for you?
Depends on who it is. With 2, I tap into all the juicy secrets of Soul. With 9, I feel powerful, prized, but I don't feel pain.
I don't understand.
I'm not hurt when the 9 possess me because I'm the emissary. I'm still whole. Bale, you aren't an emissary. You weren't made to be a vessel.
No! 6 chose me. I'm a weapon. What do you mean you don't? That's impossible. What do you mean you're fine?
I haven't lost what you've lost. There wasn't supposed to be a second weapon. 6 is using you, Bale. I'm sorry.
You can be sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean you're fine?
I cut the call. That kid's a monster, but he's still human. He'll turn to you for support now, Drifter. Ask open-ended questions, target his connection with 6, and he'll remain distracted.
That was a masterclass. Never do that crap to me, kid. Hero, get those clearance codes you nabbed back here.
Wouldn't dream of it. Oh, and whatever powers the shield for the station is on Venus. I'll tell 2.
I am a sword of the Praxic Order. I was trained to believe we only needed light. That to touch darkness was to fall to evil. I was wrong. You wield the darkness as easily as the light, in a form sanctioned by the heart of the Traveler itself. It hasn't corrupted you. I've been watching. You're a living counter to Order dogma. They are stuck in the old ways. Too busy chasing old threats to spot the new. Who knows how many more Bales are out there, getting ready to threaten the city. The Praxic Order needs a new path. Maybe we can find it together. It's a mentor's job to guide each Praxic trainee as they forge a weapon of their light. A blade burning with the Praxic fire. I'll stand mentor to you, if you're willing. Forge a new blade for yourself. A weapon equally of light and dark. Let's find out what the Praxics need to become. Will you walk the untrodden path with me, Guardian?
The Praxic Order maintains vaults throughout the system to purify or lock away dangerous artifacts of darkness. Only Praxics who've earned a Cormorant seal are allowed entry. An undecorated rookie waltzing in? They'd say you're one of a kind. But it looks like an intruder's preceded us. We're here to claim your blade. We've walked into a crime scene. I thought I understood your methods, Anur. You are uprooting Praxic tradition. Tradition should change for the right reasons. Time for your first test, Guardian.
I don't know what you're saying. My blood, it's boiling. Stop, please. Every blade a champion.
the security log. Everything after this is glitched out.
Bale met 6 here. The Order's habits of secrecy enabled this. Her belief in our own judgment. There'd be no Tharsis Ghost massacre without this vault.
We would be on Earth helping the Vanguard without this vault, Mahal.
You're right. We can still arm the Guardian with a Praxic blade, forged in Bale's shadow. A weapon for a weapon.
Weapon. Praxic. Which? I know no one in the system cares what happens to me. Least of all you. But I spoke with your emissary and I need to know. Tell me if I'm not meant to be a weapon.
The Guardian can confirm it. Our records state from the Council witnessed on Kepler that they voted for the weapon. And it's the Guardian. I hope Six hasn't killed your ghost already. Because Six used you. And he doesn't plan on leaving until you're dead.
You're wrong. This is temporary. We made a deal. Six will honor it. He has to.
You wretched soul, realizing you're not in control. The Nine abide nothing but their own rules.
nose with smoke, white-hot pressure behind my eyes. Burning and pressing down until there's nothing left under my skin but charcoal. But I don't die. I'm a hollowed-out vessel for something else. Forever. Is that all I am to Six? Why do you get to walk away from this weapon? Why you and not me? complex tastes like corroded lead. It's burned into my tongue.
You were not meant for this role. It is why you are suffering.
I will not be pitied. I chose 6. I let him make me stronger, and it will be worth it. It has to be worth it. I am not a victim. I know the price. I am recognized by a giant. My sacrifices made me strong. So, why am I in agony? I thought the pain had a purpose, but it's just a consequence. And I have my answer. This is all there is.
never be a praxic. We forge our blades from our inmost light. They're reflections of who we are. Know this, Guardian. You and your blade are a force for good, balanced between light and darkness. My colleagues will be happy you're a warlock, at least.
Her blade work, Guardian. You've taken your first steps towards Praxic dogma. For whatever the hell that's worth. It seems the Order... that we created Bale in the first place.
Your methods aren't Bale. Help us finish him.
Of course I will. I just didn't think...
That your zealous order could make a mistake? That hoarding what you claim to denounce would cost humanity?
We were doing what we thought we had to protect the city.
So were all of us, utilizing the darkness against the enemies of humanity, while you excoriated us for it.
I need to meditate on this. Guardian, there is no dredgen your blade can't cut. It's a reflection of you. Today, I'm not proud of myself or my order. Perhaps you can help us change.